Service to the community. That was the central focus of Governor Wes Moore's first State of the State address.
Yeah, the governor gave that speech this afternoon, and service is the main point that the governor has made several times in the first few weeks in office.
WMAR 2 News' Jeff Morgan has the details from Annapolis.
Members of the Maryland General Assembly, the governor of the great state of Maryland, Wes Moore.
Following the cheers, applause, and even a request to move it along from the Speaker of the House, Governor Wes Moore delivered his first State of the State address. The governor started his speech with service and kept it throughout.
Now, I'm only here right now because of the people in my life who stepped up even when they were not called. People who served even when they didn't call it that. People who are willing to sacrifice in the moment for the hope of a better tomorrow.
Each person that Moore mentioned had something in common. They were called to serve in some way. From Marsha Briley, a detention worker who the governor called a guide and mentor to young people, to Ryan Heminger, who the governor says provides opportunity to young people facing severe poverty and economic disadvantages.
Service is the antidote to the epidemic of loneliness and otherness.
Governor Moore called for a pledge to end child poverty in the state of Maryland. Moore also mentioned his continued push to increase the state's minimum wage to $15 an hour, something that drew criticism from Republicans.
16, 17-year-olds really aren't worth $15 an hour of, pushing carts at the grocery store. And it's a jobs training for high school kids, and businesses won't be able to employ them at $15 an hour.
The largest applause of the day came when Moore acknowledged he's the first African American to deliver this speech.
Standing in a building that was built by the hands of enslaved people, that we are now putting service towards the good of all.
Moore closed the speech with a bipartisan call to action, asking others to stand up and serve with him for the good of the state. In Annapolis, Jeff Morgan, WMAR 2 News.